What's up everybody, you're watching Hustle for Life, and today I have prepared a special edition of the Lockdown Expert. As you can see, I'm in a different location. The winter is starting here in Turkey, and so I'm not in my usual pine forest sunbathing and talking about lockdowns. So I just thought, okay, let's change the place today, because it's also a new situation for me, because I would like to talk about a place that I haven't been to. So far in last, I think I made 7 or 8 videos so far about the countries I spent some time in during the last year and a half. And today I would like to talk about Latin and Southern America, because that's probably the only other place in the world where I would like to be, if not in Eastern Europe and, Western Asia or Middle East, kind of. I don't know how to call Turkey, Georgia, Armenia, these places. Black Sea region. And that's for numerous reasons. Spanish speaking is one of the biggest reasons, because you have literally a whole continent, I don't know how many millions of people speaking the same language. This is an enormous problem or disadvantage of Eastern Europe and places like that, where literally almost every country speaks a different language or a really strong dialect. So, we can start with the easiest country to get to since the very beginning, and that's obviously Mexico. As I said, I have never been in any other continent than Europe, so I can't really say my personal experience, but from what I see on the internet and from people that I'm subscribing to, they speak very positively about Mexico, even though, of course, there is a lot of mask wearers and hand washers. But you can still, to this very day, enter Mexico without any test. If you're lucky, they give you 6 months, just a tourist visa or visa-free stay. If you're unlucky, they give you less, but there is for sure a way how to deal with it. Then another country which seems to be on the same note or list would be Nicaragua and potentially El Salvador, where the Bitcoin community might have pushed the local president to ease the restrictions and open, I'm not sure if the whole world, but lately I've heard something about El Salvador being open or close to 100% open. Then there was Colombia just recently. I guess for 3 or 4 months it was possible to enter Colombia without any restrictions, and that changed now. You don't only need a usual PCR test, you also need your Vax Pass, which makes it impossible for 1/3 of population, if not more. So, yeah, you better go and change your DNA to enter our country is not a rhetoric that we would like to see. Ecuador seems to be on the same note like Colombia. And the funny thing is that you need to have the medical procedure and the test combined. That's just too funny. But obviously it's beautiful countries and it's terrible to see that. Then, of course, if I would be from the US, Mexico and Latin America in general would be where I would be spending my time, but my center of existence is in Central and Eastern Europe, so I can't really say, or it's just too much of a step for me to leave to another continent with upcoming economical crisis and health tyranny. So it all depends on your personal sort of settings. But for me, for example, the only way back to my homeland is across the ocean. It makes it kinda impossible to get back without any help, right? Like, if I can walk back or ride a bicycle back home, that's always easier than trying to fake myself through an airport or getting on a ferry or, you know. So these are all the things that I'm constantly thinking about, and they might, you know, determine what locations are suitable for you, because it really depends from where your passport is, or you from. And you know, you might need some help of the embassy one day, or you will just have no other chance than to go back to your home country, and if you're on the other side of the world, that can be pretty costly. So bear that in mind, and I'll leave it here. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll see you next time.